Hello, welcome my friends. How are you today? Yes. Well, I'm doing a monthly reading for June 2018. Can you believe it? It's like, yowza. Here we are. Half the year is gone. But I have this candle, and I have 4 decks on my table right now because it's something strange happened when I was setting up the table. But I have this Reiki candle, charged candle, and it's known as Dreams. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Here we go. Let's see if we can bring it up a little closer. The lighting is a little off. Dreams. Okay, Dreams. And the quote is, "I open the door to dream and step into a higher dimension where everyone may exist in a more perfect state." Okay, so I open the door to dream and step into a higher dimension where everyone may exist in a more perfect state. Okay, and this is an essential oil fragrance blend of lavender, yang yang, and rosemary. Okay, and this is created by the Great Journey Candles. And I've been working with these candles a long time, but I think I've brought some of them forward on my channel once or twice, but I keep them to myself because they're so beautiful. But I'm gonna light this candle for this reading for June, because this is going to be a beautiful time here, a beautiful time, and I want us to really envelop what's going to come. Okay, I gotta position this. Okay, hold on. Alright, I don't want to burn my flower. This is this bloom that I have sitting on my table is literally a bloom that happens just once a year. I have this beautiful tree in my backyard that blooms. I don't even know what the tree is called. It's like a palm tree, but it blooms this, and it's kind of fall, and that's why I chose to bring it up, because the blooms were a little more open, like you could see them. They have a little flower there, you see. Okay, and it was still growing, it's still blossoming, but I suggested to myself, well, let's bring it on my table for this beautiful month of June, where June is about the flowers. But you see they're drooping a little bit, and it doesn't last very long. It lasts like a couple of weeks. So, but anyway, let's dream. Okay, and so I want to add for June, happy birthday, Gemini. You're the air sign, and you're about the dreams and how we think and our intellectual self. So I have to bring out my Tarot of Dreams, okay, by Sierra Marchetti. Okay, I had to do that for you, Gemini. And then we also have the birthday of Cancer. You rule by the lunar moon, and today is the full moon in fire sign Sagittarius. And what a wonderful reading I delivered with that, and I can feel it right now. I think I'm like energetic with it, because I love the moon very, very much. And Gemini, your mantra is I think, and Cancer is your mantra is I feel, and I feel the moon all the time. And as the high priestess of the moon, I'm going to continue to deliver messages from the earth, air, fire, water, and lunar cycles of the moon. Okay, but I want to add one thing. So I was setting on my table. So, Gemini, your trump card is the Lovers. So I brought out my Lovers Tarot deck, right? And then I had to bring out the Sun and Moon Tarot, because I just felt here in June, we're coming to the summer solstice in my hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is the summer solstice, which is very supernatural. And I just felt that's what needed to go. And then I needed to bring out the Tarot Dreams. because of how the thinking for Gemini, the air element. But now, but I had my mermaid decks on the table from the last reading I did, and the lovers came through. The lovers came through. Okay. So I'm like, yeah. So I think we're going to do maybe, we'll see what happens, okay? And I have my sun star here for the summer solstice. I love the summer solstice. I'm very much like a witchy woman in the respect earth, air, fire, water, metaphysics, sun, moon, stars. That's what I'm about, okay? I'm not about New Age. Stop writing me if I'm about New Age. Okay, so now we're coming into the honeymoon, okay? The honeymoon. And Cancer, sea mother's moon. Okay, you rule by the moon, Cancer. It's just exquisite. And then the correspondences, tarot, the moon. Okay, so the moon card, all right? It's just like, this is magnificent for me. Okay, like I sat down and when I saw this blooming, this is just one of a kind. This just happens once a year in the 3 years I've had this home. This just happened. I can see there's a little varmint crawling around there. But okay, the colors are orange, golden, and green. Stones are topaz, agate, fluorite, pearl. Animals, honeybee, butterfly, frog, peacock. The goddesses, butterfly maiden, Ceridwen. Ceridwen is a Welsh Celtic goddess of rebirth, transformation, and inspiration. And we talk about that on my channel a lot. You know, transformation, inspiration of transformation, and inspiration. Ishtar. Ishtar is also known as a goddess from the we'll come back. Medicine, contentment, Letha, summer, solstice, time of light, decision, making, strengthen and reward, positive qualities of oneself, creative power, to organize, action to balance. Okay. Ishtar is also Inanna, I believe. Okay, so anyway, so this is a heavy time, and then we also have this full moon in Capricorn at the end of the month of June 28th, and Gemini, you have your new moon on the 13th. Okay, so that the lovers came through from the mermaid deck for the water sign of Cancer. I like to deliver that if it happens, okay? But let's see what happens here, because it's been like, oh my Lord, how does this happen? Look at that. Look at it. I mean, cards, when I set up my table, cards literally do jump out. Temperance, patience, how beautiful. Major Arcana card. That's lovely. When the Temperance card comes out, and this is this is the Major Arcana card for the sign of Sagittarius, where this full moon is in right now, because the Temperance is, you know, trying to teach you about your higher self. Okay, so literally this table has been on fire today. I mean, I haven't okay, I'm just gonna touch them gently. How about that? Gently. Okay, so now we already have the influence of Sagittarius on the table. Okay, hold on. Let me just quiet my mind a little Oh, Lord. Wow. This reading is just doing a balance of itself. This is crazy good. Crazy good. This is like... Okay, I know this is very, very nice. Okay. Faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it. Okay. Faith. We just had a huge rainstorm earlier, so I didn't feed the birdies because I didn't know what was going to go on. But okay, so we have 12 cards on the table, so let's see what happens, okay? And we have a little bonus 5 right there. Okay, so let's see what happens. Triumph, victory. Isn't that fabulous? Okay, so the 6 of Wands, the roses in this deck of the True Tarot. Love. Victory is here. Okay, so that's wonderful to open the reading with. It's kind of strange how the lighting is. I think we had this wicked storm earlier, so, but see, believe in yourselves and victory on, and it's going to be a wonderful 2018 and 2019 and 2020 is like more than loving. Oh, look, we have another one. Oh God. Oh goodness gracious me. This day has been kind of loco for me because I had some other things I had to do earlier today, you know, with the neighbor deal. So it's like I'm trying to calm down, and now it's like, oh, it's gonna be okay. But dreams, we have the dream candle here I brought forward. Please, my darlings, bring forward your dreams. And it's the dimension where we gain the wisdom, no doubt about it. But we open with the victory, and it's a beautiful card. Look at this. Look at this. Triumph, victory, victory and triumph. Isn't this fabulous? The Ace of Roses is the Ace of Fire, okay? And now we have Gemini. This is for you. Your Ace of Wings, your Ace. of how you feel in triumph. Okay? And you're thinking. How are you thinking? You know, I don't have to make crap up people, but I just saw this bird fly the other day, and it was a very beautiful. I have a lot of monarch butterflies here that come through, and you know that's one thing I pay attention to when I see a butterfly, because they don't live very long, like 30-40 days or something like that. But here we have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Air. Beautiful. It's the same feeling. It's the same deliverance, victory, triumph. Believe in this month of June. Gemini, what are you doing to us today, Gemini? Gemini. How beautiful. Gemini, your major arcana card has come through. The Lovers. That's nice, Gemini. You know, it's like you're choosing between your mind and your emotions. Look at this triple play. It's like a pyramid thing going on. Wow, Gemini. And also you too, Cancer. I feel I'm taking this reading on this full moon in Sagittarius, which is super cool, very powerful. You know, and this is like very, very lovely, very. Very lovely. Wow. Dreams. I open the door to dream and step into a higher dimension where everyone may exist in a more perfect state. Dreams. Wow, this is how the reading opens for June. It's fabulous. Mucha matcha and patience. We have Temperance. Okay, already. I mean, Temperance is Sagittarius card. You know, these are my bonus cards, but let's see what happens here. Ay, 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 vaya con Dios. 3 major cards in my hand. Patience. Sagittarius trump card. The Star. Aquarius. Air element sign. And then the Moon comes through. Luna herself arrives to say, we got you. We got you in this powerful full moon in Sagittarius. And the stars and the patience and the balance and the beauty and the lovers are here. Triumph and victory. It's beautiful. And these are my My feathers I find out here. This is a pelican feather, and there's 2 hawk feathers here. And I've talked about this hawk feather, my latest one that I found in front of my bank. It was crazy. In a very, very populated area. A lot of cars, a lot of, it's not in a quiet place. But I'm going to stand these beautiful cards right here with the nature that arrives to me in the name of Jesus Christ. And I brought out my little plant today that only blooms once a year, and it doesn't last. I mean, like I'm showing you the beautiful flowering when it's blooming, but you can tell it's starting to shut down, and it didn't bloom all the way, but I'm saying I'm not going to let you shut down. Look at this. Look at this beauty here. I don't even know what it's called, but you can see the beauty of it. And it was just blossoming like 5 days ago, large. And then I saw it's now starting to shut down. And I'll make sure it stays alive. La Luna. Let's put it in order. Temperance. Star Luna. Awesome. I mean, give me some shine for that, right? And triumph and victory. And the lovers. Gemini, you did that. You did that, Gemini. 3 of Cups, abundance. Look at that, how beautiful. This is when we see people enjoying their creativity, and they're in a balanced form, and they're like loving life, and here's a full moon moment as well, enjoying, they're collaborating, they agree with each other. It's like they're into the mystic, of course. When you believe in the moon, you always have to be in the mystic with that, right? Right, that beautiful song, Into the Mystic. Celebration. They're celebrating, all this wisdom and power and balance and triumph and victory and attraction for each other, because they believe in each other. And you can see there's a dark-skinned lady, there's a dark-haired lady, and a blonde. They believe in La Luna. They believe in the moon. They believe in the ocean. And they believe. And I'm going to bring this card again, because we got the bats, we got the moon, we got the wolf, we got the dog, we got the waterfall, and we got the sign of Pisces right there. Okay. All right. This is fun. Let's continue. Strength. How beautiful. The 9 of Fire now comes through with strength. Okay. It's funny. I just shared earlier. We had this strong rainstorm, and I chose not to bring the reading earlier. But now the light has come through, and it's kind of hard to see here. But strength. Have that strength, my friends. Have that fire, strength, beauty. We have the 6 of Wands right here in this deck of the Love Tarot. The roses are about the wands, the fire, triumph, strength. Never give up on your passion. Never give up on what you believe in. Never, ever. Because you're already ahead of the game. When you're a fire sign or a water sign, you're ahead of the game, because you're A, water sign, emotional, and B, fire sign, passionate. Okay. I'm not taking away from the earth signs of grounding, and I'm not taking away from the air signs of thinking. But we are a little more, we have a different kind of vibe. So gain your strength, move forward, do not give up on you. Five of Swords. Okay, so now here we have the air element coming through. And the fives are about those changes. Okay, no doubt about it. And it's time to change now in 2018. Time to change your thinking. Time to change. You know, you have to probably change everything. You have to probably change where you live. You have to move, your job, everything. Because if you're awakening to your spiritual identity, your spiritual soul, force, source, you know, you're recognizing that your body has lived here many moons, but your soul has lived for many thousands of moons. It's a whole different vibe. And this is cute. I don't think this card has ever shown up on my channel. Princess of Cups. Princess of Water with her dolphin. Ah, I wish I had my dolphin on right now. How wonderful. Princess of Water. And if you can see, this card has never arrived on my table. I know it's difficult to see, but, you know, for those of you new to my channel, I definitely, I love the ocean, I love the water. I'm a mermaid at heart, and I did volunteer at the Clearwater Marine Science Center when Winter, the dolphin Winter, was a little baby. And not even a year old. And now she has 2 movies, and she's a movie star. But I'm sure it's kind of difficult to see. But now I couldn't pet Winter when I was a volunteer there. But if you can see this maiden here, she's carrying a sea turtle. I don't know, this lighting is a little off. But if you can see, she's carrying a sea turtle. And when I had my condo on the beach, and they still do, the sea turtles come on my coast of Florida, and they bury their eggs, and it's fabulous. But when I was volunteering at the Clearwater Marine Science Center, when Winter was a little baby, I was in charge of the sea turtles, okay? And they loved when you scratched them. I would scratch their shell. You know, I was there to clean their where they were floating in, which wasn't large either. You know, that's what broke my heart too. It's like, oh my God. But they loved when you scratched them. They loved it. But if you can see, she's carrying right there a sea turtle. If you can see, and Dolphin, a little baby, and see. There's a waxing or waning moon. Pay attention, because when the sea turtles come to shore on the coast that they come to, they follow the moon. Okay. And my Cancer friends, I hope you're listening to this. Okay. Pay attention to who you're ruled by, La Luna. Okay. And the sea turtles follow this wisdom of the moon. So pay attention. And yet there's a beautiful dolphin holding a lotus. Okay. And we talked about that in a recent reading as well, how the lotus flower comes from a dark, muddy ground. Okay. And then they flower up. Now, dolphins are a different vibe than dirty what? Okay. Trust me, the dolphins, I have swam with dolphins. I have swum with dolphins. I swim with the dolphin, and I wear them on my neck. But dolphin has so much wisdom, and the turtles are, it's all like a flow of wisdom around earth, air, water, and fire. Without the sun and the moon, and that's why I brought the sun and the moon tarot out. Okay, and this is the Sun and Moon Tarot deck, where this is shining. And this is the Two of Cups. Okay, from this deck. Because without the sun and the moon, Earth would not exist. Okay. All right, my darlings. Well, this reading is strong, isn't it? Wow, Six of Swords. Okay, this Six of Swords has come through a lot. Six of Wands. Wow, we have two Six of Wands now come through with triumph and victory. And another six. Sixes are about that peace and harmony. And can be karma too. You pay attention. Eight of Coins. Wow. You know, honestly, I've had this deck forever. And I don't think this card has ever come through. Oh, the Seven of Swords. Okay, let me read these cards in my hand first. Okay, so we already received the victory card of Six of Roses, the Six of Wands. Okay, and here we have it's like Jupiter, which is Sagittarius, ruled by Sagittarius, and we have Leo here. Okay, yeah, so we have two. Again, this is Cyril Marchetti's deck, Tarot of the Dreams guidebook. Okay. But now we have two, Six of Roses, Six of Wands, Leo, and here we have the sign of Jupiter. Interesting. Hold on. Let's put these down for a moment. And now we have the Six of Swords, which has arrived as well, because we speak of this card, and this is the sign of Mercury, okay, and this is the sign of Aquarius, and literally the Six of Swords is what was the reading I just read where literally Spirit is, you know, ruddering the boat, right? And you're sitting in the boat, and there's a cave ahead. Okay, there's a cave ahead, and it's an opening in the cave, but there's a light in the cave, and you're literally allowing Spirit to take you there into this cave to find whether you need to know the darkness of your life. You know, it's going to be like a vision tunnel, where either they're going to show you, you know, you've done this and that, and you haven't been good to the planet, and there's flowers blooming and you don't even care, or this tunnel will give you the light of all your treasures to come. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me just consider what's going on here. But we know we have this. We have this victory ahead of us. Okay. Triumph and victory. Please, my darlings, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on you. Don't give up. Okay. Because honestly, it says to say that, yes, you know, we have to give it up to Spirit. If you're watching videos like mine, yes, you really have to. You really have to. And yes, see the nasty ones here following us? They're always going to be the nasty ones. Okay. There's always going to be... Now, I believe in sevens as spiritual victory or challenges. But yes, when you believe and you say that I'm going to take on a spiritual life, okay, well, there's going to be others say, oh no, you gotta follow this and you gotta do this. Okay? Just understand a spiritual change is coming upon you. Okay? And don't listen to those who say you gotta you be you. Okay? And spirit will change you. Okay? Now, nobody's going to deny me that I wasn't raised in a spiritual family, okay? But I kind of fought going on YouTube, and I'm going to repeat myself a million times because I have no subscribers. But when I let it go, when I let the ride come for me, okay, and I still got haters, no doubt about it, but that's when my life changed. Okay, that's when my life changed, because no one's going to deny me of what I'm meant to be and meant to do. Okay? All right. Wow. So we had the moon. All these beautiful. And Gemini, your lovers is here. I pray you respect this victory of love. Okay? I pray you do. And here we have so much strength on board. I mean, so beautiful. So beautiful. You know, Nine of Wands, strength, like repeating itself. Have strength and love. Okay. I really believe the beautiful ones want so much love for us. I truly do. And that we have two of this, giving it up to the spirit world. Yeah. Actually, I was just sharing with somebody the other day that as a little girl raised in Manhattan, Latin from Manhattan, Spanish Harlem I was raised in, you had two ways to live, okay, because it was a tough, rough neighborhood I was raised in. And either A, you showed your beauty via butterflies, or you would sting like a bee. Okay. Because there'd be people who would approach you to, hurt you, embarrass you, whatever you want to call it. And you had to have the strength, right? Didn't we have strength already here? Strength. To say, I'll kiss you like a butterfly, but I'll sting you like a bee with poison. And that's how I was raised, really. And that's how I still am. I love everybody, but I send many to hell. As the high priestess I am. And that's life. Unfortunately, that's life. Okay. But we have it here, and defeat changes upon us, no doubt about it. And this is another card. Let's bring this up. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And this one is that kind of personality that just wants to come into your house. You've invited them to your house, and he sees all your beautiful things, or your vibration of beauty, and he just wants to take you out. So do not allow it. Okay? Do not allow this force to come into your house. It's either you walk in health and do spiritual work and spiritual experiences. Do not allow this one to take your energy away from you. And Five of Swords, it says defeat But in the respect that I know how to read these cards, you change on, okay? You change. And if you have to move, physically move yourself from this danger right here. Okay? Physically move. But if you have the strength, which has come through, we've got the moon, we've got the patience, we've got the star, we've got it all going down, okay? You can just light your candles and send those negative ones back to where they come from, especially if they're your next door neighbor. You just say it lovingly, adios, because I'm in triumph, and I got the lovers here, sharing me beauty, shine, and strength. And Luna, Cancer, happy birthday, Cancer, your moon came through. And Sagittarius, fire, passionate energy. With Temperance, right there, look at this. See, we have patience for it all. We have patience and we have hope. Hope, faith, and patience. Right? We talk about that a lot on my channel. Let the stars, let the gods, Father God, Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene Mary, white light, bright light. White light, bright light came through today for our reading. Beautiful. Okay, so because I chose to bring forward Cancer, the water sign, I like these mermaid dolphins, and I really do love these blessing cards as well. So let me close this, and this month of June is for all people, all signs, but that it zoned in on the beautiful ones here. Look at this. Triumph, triumph, victory. Don't give up. La Luna's here. The star. I mean, I can't even hold them all up correctly. Look at this. Triumph again. Right? Embrace spirit, my darlings. Please. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. And this is the wands of victory. The fire. Speak of the moon right here in my hand. Temperance. Sagittarius full moon today, right now as I speak, is their card. And then hope. Beautiful. Oh, look. Okay, they want me to hold them. Okay, we'll hold them. We'll hold you. We'll hold you, my darlings. Devatya. The secret of happiness is consciously uniting with the best in you. How wonderful. Okay. All right. That's beautiful. 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 Okay. And let's just, I'm going to turn my head here. The symphony of life. Spirit is the great conductor. I am given my cues. There is no need for haste. There is no place in me for impatience. Delays and detours to my limited vision are actually the perfect path unfolding to a higher I. Okay, I don't think we've ever received this one before. Spirit is the great conductor. Spirit is the great conductor. I am given my cues. There is no need for haste. There is no place in me for impatience. Delays and detours to my limited vision are actually the perfect path unfolding to my higher I. Aye, right? That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's stand strong. And what this Hold on, I gotta pick this now card, because did I put the feather down there? The hopper. The one principle that runs through the universe flows in the waves of the sea. Okay, so let's read both of these now. Okay. Well, this reading has like kind of put me in a slowdown. And look at this, we have pleasure on top here. I might have to read that one too. Hold on, let's put the pearls on here. Okay, so let me read this. And that pleasure stands out. But let's come to here. And now we have 50. I think this one has come through before. In recently, I mean. And then we'll read that one again, the hopper. Okay, so. I come from the moon. Well, ICFTM means I come from the moon. The Vatia. I truly think this just came through in a reading. The key word, intuition. In a love relationship, you will be able to work miracles because the half-woman, half-porpoise, Vatia, represents the unknown damsel. Not only will you meet a stranger, but someone you already know will want to know you more. Symbolic of high virtue, the patience of nature, and here we have temperance, and temperance is definitely all about having that patience within, that spiritual patience of application and beauty and sincerity, good judgment, benevolence. Okay. Not only will you meet a stranger, but someone you already know will want to know you more. Symbolic of high virtue, the patience of nature, and returning to the rich subconsciousness, the Vatia intimates that you know your future and need only wait to enjoy watching something infinitely special unfold. You will be in high spirits and pleased with the way your life is unflowing. You will be in high spirits and pleased with the way your life is going and flowing because everything is about to improve for you. You are entering a phase that dreams are made of. Didn't we just light a dream candle? Oh my goodness gracious, I did. Okay, you are entering a phase that dreams are made of, not only in love, but in personal ambitions too. Okay, so what did the dream candle say again? I open the door to dream and step into a higher dimension where everyone may exist in a more perfect state. Vaya con Dios. And then we have the hopper again. The one principle that runs through the universe flows in the waves of the sea. And let's read it one more time. Pleasure. We're going to close with pleasure. Okay. And the hopper. Where's the moon card? Okay. La Luna is here with us for this fabulous Sagittarius moon. The hopper. Unity. A welcome new cycle begins in your personal destiny. I call it the Hoopr. Hooper? The Hooper, a beneficent, the Hooper, a beneficent spirit shrouded in thick mists that warns fishermen of storms, predicts that you will start a creative, happy, mutual interest or project with someone. The Hooper symbolizes the fusion of disparate elements. Storms sometimes drive fish towards beaches, making them easier to catch, implying that you will be making a profit or putting something outmoded to good use. Shreds of brilliance can become practical and profitable. You are advised to treat both halves of something alike to avert a big fuss about nothing. You achieve your heart's desire and will enjoy great happiness. Okay, let me read that one again because it's kind of like, I don't, it's a little like I can't wrap my mind around this meaning. Okay, the Hooper, unity. A welcome new cycle begins in your personal destiny. The Hooper, a beneficent spirit shrouded in thick mists that warns fishermen of storms, predicts that you will start a creative, happy, mutual interest or project with someone. The Hooper symbolizes the fusion of disparate. Okay. Hooper symbolizes the fusion of disparate elements. Storms sometimes drive fish towards beaches, making them easier to catch, implying that you will be making a profit or putting something outmoded to good use. Shreds of brilliance can become practical and profitable. You are advised to treat both halves of something alike to avert a big fuss about nothing. You achieve your heart's desire and will enjoy great happiness. I like the word great happiness. I still don't even, I can't really, I don't know, I hope it really is kind of like strange, but anyway. It's like saying that, don't let the negative ones get you down. That's for damn sure. And pleasure. We're close. What time are we? 50. We gotta go. Pleasure. Purple. Purple pleasure. My favorite color. I take pleasure in my sense of touch. It grounds me in the physical world. It connects me to my surroundings. My sense of touch receives love and expresses it. My sense of love receives care and expresses it. Vaya con Dios. Love and bounty to all my friends. Have pleasure. Seek what's coming here for you. We're tapping. Tap the universe. Tap the cosmic ground. Tap the cosmos. I take pleasure in my sense of touch. It grounds me in my physical world. It connects me to my surroundings. My sense of touch receives love and expresses it. My sense of love receives care and expresses it. And dream big, my darlings. Dream big. It's all coming, my friends. Never, never, never give up on you, okay? And even though sometimes it's hard to understand where this world comes from, it's because this world is aligned with, we need to balance. The negative will never go away. I speak about as the bitchy witchy woman I am, you can't kill the devil and demons never die, but we can definitely make sure that they understand we come from love, and love takes out hate all the time. I love you all. Ciao.